it's okay. I like your confidence. Tell you smoke a comment, it's okay. Like Kalani's, like Kalani, it's okay. At a parties, at a party.
As far as the giveaway, so some of the products that I talked about in some of my favorite products, I'm going to be putting them together in a little basket for a winner in this video. I have PTSD. Do you ever get to Sunday and wonder, how did the weekend go by so fast and how did we get here? And feel a little bit of the Sunday scaries and just a little bit stressed out that the week is about to start? Well, I want you to set your week up for success and not have the Sunday scaries, not have that same stress. So come with me on a reset routine to get started, to get the next week going in a way that's going to set us up for success, to be productive, but also not feel burnt out, to feel rested, to feel supported, and to do the self-care and the things that we need to do to make sure that we are ready for what's to come. And as I always say, new week, new opportunities, and being alive is the special occasion. So here's a short list for a calming Sunday reset routine, and then I'm going to take you guys with me and we are going to do this together. But first, I want you to make sure that you have at least one morning mindfulness routine, whether you start with journaling, going to church, meditating, eat, pray, love, and mind your business, as I always say. Definitely want to get in some light exercise. Just because it's the weekend doesn't mean you shouldn't move your body. And also meal prep in some kind of way. It doesn't mean you have to go hardcore and break out the meal prep containers, but either get your groceries, get your meal ideas together so you can take that legwork out of your week. Tidy up, declutter your space, just one small area of your home, even if you don't have time to do the whole thing. Take 5 minutes to sit down, plan out your week, review your calendar, and set 3 key goals. And of course, make sure you're doing some kind of relaxing activity. It's football season, it's fall, go do something, hang out with your family, friends, read a book, take a bath, enjoy your hobby, and make sure you actually take some self-care time to do those activities before the weekend and before your Sunday is over. So let's get started and get this week going. Hello guys, welcome back, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Nia. And this is week 4. This is week 4 of Fit 45. I don't know, the weeks are... The time is blending together, but yeah, today we're going to do a little Sunday reset routine, and I'm going to show you guys how I set myself up for success to go into a week of Fit 45, and just how I try to set my week up for success, period, to try and have like a productive reset routine that's going to make me feel like, yes, I'm ready to go and conquer the week, but also not feel drained by doing like too many to-do lists and too many things on like a Sunday or over the weekend. So this morning, of course, got in church. We're a little bit late, un poquito, but went to church and then ran some errands and went for a stroll around the neighborhood. So it was really good. It's absolutely stunning day. It's like the perfect fall day today in New York City. It's like 70 degrees. Sun is out. The humidity is low. There's a little breeze. The leaves are falling. Absolutely stunning. So feeling really good. Feeling really good and really hopeful for the week ahead. And it's been a restful weekend. I feel like I've been restful and restless because I'm a little bit like bored and I don't know how to be bored. But we're working on that. Yeah. Anyways, so now let's get this Sunday reset going. I'm going to show you guys what we got for groceries on tap this week. I know I didn't do my typical grocery haul, but I'm going to do a rapid fire grocery haul. Catch you guys up. All right, rapid fire grocery haul, go. All right, we got Immune Refresher Juice. This is bussin', 10 out of 10, mango, apple, orange. Some chicken stock, making some chicken noodle soup from scratch. Ginger shots, yogurt, oat milk. Some fresh Italian parsley, lemons, limes, onions, blueberries. These look so good. Nice, fat, juicy blueberries. Bell peppers, white peaches, apples, sweet potatoes. Let's see, we got egg noodles. They actually sent me 2 egg noodles, so got egg noodles out the wazoo. Eggs, some pasta sauce, some cream and mushroom soup to add to the chicken noodle soup. Don't sleep on it, you'll see. Chamomile and peppermint tea, had to re-up on the tea. Let's see what we got. The quinoa, we got some bonza pasta, so for some extra protein, a little low carb. And then some crackers to go with the soup. Ollipops, chomps for some protein, a little high protein snack. We're back. You know how I feel about this. Miss Elizabeth, that cookie granola bussin'. Spinach, Brussels sprouts, like a frozen quick lo mein. No shockers here with the chicken maple sausage. Frozen berry blend for smoothies, and chopped kale. I think I got everything. Turkey breast, turkey bacon, and chicken thighs for the chicken noodle soup. So, that's the grocery haul. Look, I did that rapid fire. Like, this is how your fridge should look when you eat like 99% of your meals at home. This is how it should look by the end of the week. Gone. And don't worry, this is non-alcoholic wine. I pinky promise. I swear, look. It's the one from the other night. My de-alcoholized Sauvignon Blanc. But yeah, I'm about to load up the fridge.
And you see Mike Williams had came late. Good coverage by the savvy veteran Mike.
And of course, this mound of clean laundry. We washed so much laundry over the weekend, and now it's ready to go into the closet. But I'll spare you that. But this is the reality. Happy Monday, my loves. We have a busy day today on the docket to start off week 4. I'm getting ready right now, answering some work emails and stuff, and then jumping over to the dentist, do cleaning, checkup, that wonderful stuff. Go do your appointments for the last quarter of the year, whatever you need to do. Ladies, go to the OBGYN, go to the dentist, go to wherever you need to go. Do what you need to do. Okay, take care of yourself. And obviously, that is a privilege that I do not take for granted, okay? Because healthcare in this country is a little shaky. Anyways, we're not going to get into that right now. What we are going to get into is just a little black, it's like midi dress. I got this from H&M. And then usual assortment of jewelry, nothing too crazy. And these earrings, I think they're from Revolve. But let's go. Gotta ride.
I like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business come me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, might be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. You know, I'm the lowest of the lowest. Crazy, you can keep it like nobody knows it. Get the fuck out my space. ain't making love no more. You got a new bitch, what the fuck you crying for? I'm moving service, calling on my favorite hoe. You know how to reach me every time that it pays in my rise up at night.
So we're back, looking sensational. All is well that ends well at the dentist, but there is this place that I've been wanting to check out that actually does like custom press-on nails. Well, they have them like already ready, and you can just go and like pick some up, or you can get them like put on there. But they do like, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go check it out. So I'm gonna do that, pick up some nails because I can't do this anymore, and then pick up some lunch and some coffee, answer some work emails, and yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful day in New York City. Beautiful.
Got me out, you choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside, I keep it quiet. Even though I low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it, like nobody knows shit. Even though I low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it, like nobody knows shit. I need total confidential privacy. No one knows, thinking I'm a robot. Time so strange that we on the first class trip. Don't work my nerves, you know I get bored. It's fucking, we ain't making love no more. You talk that talk, but he no matter with. So strong with every.
Honey, 20 mil, make it cash up. Honey, need a lamb with that. Come show me that the booty, put some pants on it. Think you make her dance on me. Ever since my body, I got attitude. Can't be no bro, somebody get mad at you. Can't be no bro, baby, I might get mad at you. Can't be no, I might just let you go. All this shit that I got the shit out of the pie. I got a cookie on my bike, I'm making it. Used to rap on some products, used to put grams on my side. Used to f*** on the corner, I'm being ready on the yacht. Honey, 20 mil, make it cash up. Honey, need a lamb with that tongue. Come show me that the booty, put some pants on it. Baby, you think you make her dance on it. Ever since my body, I got attitude. Can't be no bro, somebody get mad at you. Can't be no bro, baby, I might get mad at you. Can't be no, I might just let you go.
Alright, so making some chicken noodle soup as promised. Got, you know, the mirepoix, the holy grail, some carrots, celery, some onions, and then I'm going to throw that in the pan with some garlic, some other seasonings, and then sear the chicken thighs, get the broth going, everything. So I'm going to whip this up really quick and get it going.
I got what you need. Can't fuck with me. You wanna move slow, wanna have no with me. Like I'm a rich, don't come with me. I wanna walk like probably. So good, she gon' come for me. I'm shut on my lean, I'm baby king. Ring cost the quarter key. It's 5 cents, she around with me. It's like it's American, you can round. Baby, start to play out there. Honey, 20 mil, make it cash up. Honey, need a lamb with that tongue. Show me that the booty, put some pants on it. But baby, you think you make her dance on it. Ever since my body, I got attitude. Baby, no bro, somebody get mad at you.
Wait, I wanted to show you guys a follow-up of the press-on. So I went to, like I said, the studio, and I'll put the name of the like nail shop where I got the press-ons. You can't tell me this isn't a Gel X like full set, and look at the design. It's like so good. Let me see if I can get like a close-up. Let me see if I can get a little like close-up. You can't tell me this isn't a full set. And these Sweet Lorenz cookies good and the ingredients are great. Just a little sweet treat, a little healthy sweet treat before bed. Good morning. Good morning, my loves. It's the crack of dawn, and we're on our way. We're on our way to DMV. I'm so tired. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but now you do. I'm not a morning person. Not in the slightest. Not at all. So I'm struggling. And this is how I'm gonna look in my picture on my license. Tragic! Welcome to the girls' room. I look a little less rough than I did when I got up at the crack of dawn this morning to go to the DMV. That was just rough. Actually, nothing got accomplished at the DMV that we needed to get accomplished, so we have to go back. But anyways, first and foremost, I really just wanted to say that my heart is really so heavy right now about the storms and everything that's going on. First of all, there's a lot going on in the world. Election years. I don't know what's up with those, but things get a little mixy. But with the storm and everything that's coming to Florida, all the devastation that's been in Western North Carolina, having gone to school in Charlotte, North Carolina, I have plenty of like family, friends, and just like people who are connected to those areas. So I'm thinking about and praying for anyone who's been affected by any of the storms and just everything that's going on around the world lately, which is a lot. So just make sure for you yourself, if you have not already like donated some resources, reach out to family, friends who may be needing something, or just, do what needs to be done. Be a good neighbor, be a good friend, be a good person. What's going on? So if you know anyone or if you know any resources or anything, please drop them in the comments below so we can try to spread as much awareness as possible. So I'm thinking about you, I'm praying for you, and sending my absolute love. But just on a little lighter note, on a little bit of joy, hopefully we can bring a little bit of joy, a little bit of smile to this channel too. And I'm just cracking up at this look right now, but you know how it looks like when you're getting ready. You have to trust the process. But let's bring a little joy, bring a little happiness. And I see there's a lot of new faces over here on the channel, and I'm super excited because in just like the few months I've started this channel and taken twists and turns with it, and being consistent, I'm just so happy to see that there's some new faces around, some new love. So grateful. And just for that, just for sticking around, liking, subscribing, all the above, I want to do just like a little giveaway. This is stuff that I bought with my hard-earned coins. This isn't like paid for, PR, gifted, any of that. We are not to that point yet, okay? Amen. But I want to do a little gifting. So I asked on my Instagram, and I'll put like that here about like what you guys want to see in terms of product recs, content you want to see and stuff like that. So noted. So I noted a couple questions down, just like a little cute juicy Q&A. Just going to spill the piping hot tea over here, just the piping hot tea, because so you guys can get to know me a little bit better and also talk about some of my favorite products while I get ready. So first of all, let me grab, let me grab a glass of my non-alcoholic wine, because Fit 45, mocktails, and then we'll jump into it. Let me go get it. Welcome back. Let's do a little mocktails and questions. Last time with Ro, it was mocktail mommies. Now it's mocktails and, I don't know, whatever. Mocktails and questions. I still prefer So first product rec, I prefer non-alcoholic red wine. Well, I prefer red wine period, but non-alcoholic red wine. It's funny because when I first like got non-alcoholic wine, my husband was like, isn't that just like some Welch's grape juice? And I'm like, mind your business, mind your business, mind your business. It's not. It literally tastes like wine, just without that punch at the end. Just that little, that takes you there. So it doesn't take you there, but it's really good to like enjoy with your meal. Like, those meals like pasta, or if you're having like a charcuterie board or a steak, something, and you're like, a glass of wine would just really do it. It's good to like have with that. But anyways, so let me put on some primer and let's do some questions. Sensational. So I have some of the questions here and here for like product recs. So let's start with some juicy questions. I'll do some juicy questions and then we'll do some product recs. So starting with speaking of my husband, let's start there. I got, how did you and your man meet? So to make the long story but very short story short, is we were in college, fresh off the boat from New York. I was a little more rough around the edges than I am now. I've definitely, had my heart softened, okay? The Lord has really done a work on me. So I got off the plane a little bit more rough, jumped off the plane in my Timbs, and I was going to college, and I was not there to find my husband. Like, I was not there for a ring before spring or whatever the girlies be saying, but I was there to, anyways. But what happened was we were both student athletes at the time, and we were at some like first week of school, like welcome event, whatever. So it was very on, like literally first week of college, got there, and one of his friends was talking to one of my girls at the time. And I was like playing wing woman. I'm like here, there, whatever, everywhere. And he's like chat. And he's like, oh, where are you from? Blah, 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 blah. Find out we are actually from very near to each other, like 5 minutes. We grew up 5 minutes away from each other, but he actually moved away to Georgia like later on. And we never crossed paths until we got to college. And I'm like, oh, okay, weird coincidence, whatever. But he was like, let me put my number in your phone because the football team is throwing a party tonight. And as soon as he said party, I'm like, bet, like that's what I'm here for. Now we're talking my talk. And so he puts his number in my phone, and then later that night I hit him like, yo, what's the addy for this party? And he's like, there is no party. I just wanted to get your number because I thought you were beautiful.
I said what I said.
I said immediately no, and I blocked him. I actually blocked him, and he was blocked for a while, and we like didn't speak, just like cross paths on campus, whatever. But everyone starts to get their rep on campus. Everyone starts to get their, everybody gets a little the down low on each other. And so eventually, like, I've gotten wind from like so many people. They're like, oh my God, like he's such a nice person. Like you should really give him a chance. Like da 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 da. Everyone's calling him Mr. Nice Guy, such an upstanding citizen. I'm like, all right, fine. So I guess he's not creepy, so I can unblock him. And then he starts hitting me up literally every morning, noon, and night. It's like, hey, chocolate drop. And hitting me up, and I'm just like, okay. Then I drank the Kool-Aid. We went on one date, and then honestly never looked back since. And then it was just on and popping from there, to be honest with you. But yeah, so that's the story of how we met, is he lied about a party. And that goes to show that all you had to do was say party, and I was there. Rest in peace to, retired party girl life. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so now that we talked about how we met, there's another related question. It says hardest lessons in the first year of marriage. We won't be here all night. But what I will say, let me see if I can think of like the top thing. Okay, so hardest lessons I've learned in the first year of marriage. I would say like I don't know about like the hardest lesson, but I would say the biggest lesson that I've learned and come to appreciate in these like early years of marriage is like the work of two or I guess the work of one is two. So like you either use that to your advantage or to your disadvantage. Like, are you guys going to work together in a way that like whenever you win, I win, whenever I win, you win, and whenever we can do that together and make sure that we're on the same page, like it's multiplied times 1,000, and that's God's really design for it, and just continues to have his hand on our marriage and just never taking that off of it. So that I would say is probably like the biggest lesson that I've learned. And that ties a thread through everything, like even everything that we've gone through at the house, moving, changing careers, like losing my mother-in-law, like many other things. Many other things have happened in such a short span of time that we've really been tested with, and it just continues to show that if you're going to be married, like I said, the work of your one is equal to two, and so how are you going to best use that to your advantage? Like, don't work against each other. Don't find a way to like be bad all by yourself, because I've done that. I've been there, and that's like kind of how I've grown up, is like, you know, you got to do it all, which is wonderful and amazing, but you have to unpack that when you are in a marriage. Like, you're in a thing that's designed to be for two people. So I would say for me personally, like as a woman, as like coming of age, all of that, that's been one of the hardest lessons, like personally, that I've had to learn in marriage, is dying to that, like I can do bad all by myself. Because why did I get married then if I was just going to do bad all by myself? And that's not to say you don't need to have your own stuff, have your own things, etc. Like, make sure you have your own life, friends, money, etc. But don't come into this thinking that you need to run the world, because you need to do it together. So that's my little 10 cents on that, and that's probably a whole nother YouTube video, a whole nother get ready with me. And then last thing on like a relationship-ish stuff was wedding planning journey. I have PTSD. I'll just say very quick things. Wedding planning journey. One, like if someone were to ask me like what would be my biggest piece of advice, wedding planning journey, one, kind of stick to your original vision for just you and your partner. Like, whatever you guys want, do that. Stick with it, stick to it. I know family, friends, all that becomes so many factors, and there's a lot of things to consider, but at the end of the day, like I said, the two of you are becoming one, and that starts in the engagement process. That starts early on in the process. And so this is a great way to like start to display that, not only to yourself but to your friends and to your family. Like, we're making decisions together for us in the direction that we're moving. So start that during your wedding planning process. And also, weddings are like funerals, but I say that in the most loving and wonderful way. Like, when it comes, and it, you know, I feel like especially in the Black community, like weddings and funerals bring out the best and worst of people, like all over the place, all over the spectrum. Everyone pops up out of the woodworks. There's cousins, family, aunties, sister cousins, wives you've never seen and heard of before. Everyone's got an opinion. Everyone's got their 2 cents. And most people mean well, but again, like I said, it's just a lot. It's a very emotionally charged time. But all of that being said, it is a super fun time. It is so much fun. Like, if there was any trip that I could go back to, like girls trip, it would be my bachelorette trip. 8 down, okay? The Bahamas, 8 down. And I just, like, it just brings such a smile to my face. Like, engagement party, that whole season, like, as much stress as it actually is sometimes. And I wouldn't project that onto, like, any other brides or any other couples, because, like, everybody's, you know, wedding planning process is their own. But be creative with it. Do what you guys wanted to do. Obviously, keeping in moderation, consideration for, you know, what your future plans are. Like, don't go into debt over anything. But yeah, that's probably the biggest thing, and I'll leave it there. If you want to talk more about like wedding planning journey content, all of that, just put it in the comments or like DM me on Instagram, because we could chat. Like we could really chat. But I'll keep it moving. Okay, now onto product recs. Let me actually do some makeup is what I need to do. Skincare and makeup recs. So I take skincare very, very seriously. As I sit here with this brush that needs to be washed, I take skincare very, very seriously because I'll put some pictures somewhere. I have struggled with acne like my entire adolescent adult life, and it's, I would say, gotten better, thank God, praise the Lord, in the last like recent years or so. I definitely still struggle with, of course, like hyperpigmentation, dark spots, and I do have breakouts, like depending on what time of the month it is, like whatever the case may be. And I definitely still struggle with, you know, breakouts, whatever. But I feel like I've really gotten down to a good, like a really, really good spot, which I'm glad about. Okay, well, I let this like bake in a little bit. Okay, so rapid fire skin and makeup like recommendations, and these are my like tried and true. Like I said, I take my skincare especially very, very seriously. I used to be more into my makeup bag, like when everyone was buying our eyeshadow palettes, Jackie Aina, Makeup Shayla, like our YouTube videos, like full beat. And I mean, I still love a good full beat, a lash, you know, eyeshadow, all the bit. But I've definitely bought into under consumption core. Okay, I like to spend my money now on experiences and my little, you know, luxury item here and there, but I don't buy as much like knick-knack and just like smaller products anymore. So whatever I do buy, I find myself rebuy. It's like, so these are things that I like love. First, I'm gonna shout out, and will always continue to plug on this channel, like local, minority owned, women owned, black owned, locally owned, organic, etc. businesses. So first I'm starting off with Lovely Leo Skincare, and I'll put their Instagram here. This body wash, liquid black soap, African black soap body wash, I have it in like this rosemary mint scent that I don't think they have in stock right now, but a little goes a long way. This bottle, it's like 20 bucks, 25 bucks, whatever it is, a little bit like, you know, for a body wash, but like one pump, 1.5 pumps, the whole body, and you are so, when I tell you so clean, you've never been more clean in your life. You're so clean, and everything about it. And also, like I said, with the acne, I have struggled with like a little bit of back acne just from being very active, sweating, whatever. Lovely Leo Skincare, check them out. Organic, natural products, love it. SOS spray, the Tower 28 SOS spray, I will not shut up about it. I didn't believe the girlies, but yes, seriously, spray it before a workout, after a workout, or just like after, like, and before you do your skincare if you have acne prone skin, because it's an antibacterial, so it like zaps everything up right before it even gets to form a nasty pimple. Naturium serums, I again will not shut up about it, like, because I was looking for more affordable serums. I was using Youth to the People, which is like a clean skincare brand in Sephora, and I love the Youth to the People stuff, but $54, $58, $60 for a moisturizer and for like a serum is just like, as much as I would like to love to, that's just not it. To keep rebuying, that's just not gonna do it for me. But the Naturium, I don't know how you really say it, hopefully soon we will work together and I'll properly know how to say it, but amazing. I use two of them. And I'll put them, the two that I use here. I use one in the morning, one in the evening. 10 out of 10. Very gentle, very hydrating, and you can find them at Target. I also reorder them off of Amazon. I just got some more, actually, literally for the little Prime Day deal. I'm not one to feed into like, oh, I have to buy something on Prime Day because it's Prime Day, but no, I rebuy the things that I need. Like, I wait until they go on sale, and boom. So I just re-up on that. And then let's see, I have it right in front of me. Sephora Size Up Mascara. It's like all rubbed off. Size Up mascara. This baby, again, I'll put like a better actual picture, but that baby right there, I love her. Again, affordable, more affordable products. And it's like a volumizing mascara. I find where it's not like runny. Like, you know, some mascaras, like you can put it on and like as soon as you put it on, it's like running everywhere. No, it just like grabs, the formula grabs really nicely to your lashes and volumizes and does what it needs to do. That's most of the time what I'm wearing, which I really like. So if you like a volumizing mascara, something like thick and that's going to really grip to the lashes and not just like run all over your face. So I love that. Let me do the blending. Also, this is a throw in there, this Huda Beauty Tantour product. Apparently, I don't know. It may be. My best friend texted me about it, but like this, I think this product may be discontinuing, and it's a cream to like powder bronzer. Look at that color. Look at how I'm literally hitting pot. And this is like my second, third, fourth. Like I've been buying this for ever and ever. Amen. Because I absolutely, like, look at that. I absolutely love this. And if it's discontinuing, I'll just be so sad. So sad. I have it in the color tan. And there's one deeper color than this, actually. Huda Beauty has a great shade range. Woman-owned, local, like, kind of brand. This is called, it's called Dahia. I think that's how you say it. And it's a little pot of, it's called the L+C tint. And it's used for like a blush, a lip tint, like whatever you want to tint with this, you're good. This, when I tell you, is the most pigmented product I've ever seen in my life. Like I have the Rare Beauty liquid blushes, like I have Fenty blush, like whatever. This, like all you need is like just a little, like I'm gonna put it on my lips just so you can see how tinted it is. Like just to add a little color, like just a little like rosy, like ooh. Anyways, but what I really came here to do with it was wait till I put this on my cheeks, and not too much. I'm telling you, just like a little. That's it. Like I already need to do the blending. And if blush blindness is a thing, like I have it and I love it. But yeah, just this little like sun-kissed kind of look. Like that's it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, you need this, and shout out to them. Like I said, local, and it's a clean skincare product. So love it. Like I could go crazy on this right now, but I won't, because like I said, genuinely I'll look like a clown. An actual clown. But okay, sensational. We're back. All right, so let's go through other just like favorites, rapid fire. So for fitness / wellness things, fave category, I would say most of the time the leggings that I'm wearing are Fabletics Power Hold leggings. I haven't gotten any new Fabletics in years. I used to have like the little subscription. Again, I was playing myself because they were just taking coins out of my account. However, those leggings are the truth, and they've lasted for years, like literally years. But it is time to re-up and get some new ones. So I think I'm going to try and do like an affordable active wear haul, because A, it needs to be affordable, and 2, it's time for some new ones, because they're starting to get there. But Fabletics Power Hold leggings, absolute tried and true favorite of mine. Wood roller. I just bought a new one because I broke mine doing my lymphatic drainage massage. Highly recommend, look into lymphatic drainage massage, look into just a little wood roller, even just for like recovery, muscle recovery, soreness, tap in, okay? Water retention, all the above. Following that up, acupressure mat. I have it like right under my bed. If you have trouble going to sleep, or you just need to relieve tension in your body, trust me, like please trust me, it's not as scary and like, or it's not like painful like as it sounds. It's literally to mimic acupuncture, but it's acupressure, so it's like a mat that has like little pricks on it, not like actually going to dig into your skin, but when you lay on it, it just like focuses and the blood rushes to those areas, and then once you get off, you feel like this immediate release, like your body just like levitates, like floats away. 10 out of 10, and then you sleep amazing. Acupressure mat. My favorite protein powder is Orgain, like vegan superfood protein powder. Love that one. It doesn't have any crazy like aftertaste. It's not really chalky, anything. It's delicious in like smoothies. Love that. Reorder that all the time. Actually have it on auto ship. Okay, and then home tech books. Digi Osmo 3, that's what I'm filming on right now. Put a picture of it right here. Definitely was an investment, but of course investing into this channel, investing into giving you guys the quality content. I'm sure like one day I'll upgrade to like some other kind of bigger, better, wonderful camera, but especially for vlogging like on the go, it is a little, I would say, this is my review, it is a little like weird to get used to because it is like a gimbal, so it has like the camera that's on a stabilizer and it moves around like as you move around, so it's not like your regular point and shoot where you're used to holding your phone and you're going like this and like controlling all the movements. You really have to take the time to learn how the gimbal works and how, what angles and what it does. So just beware of that if you're in the market for a camera, but it is amazing and it's very discreet, fits in most pocketbooks, I would say. The only thing I would say is it doesn't, like, you have to put the attachments on the bottom, so like the stand that it sits on or whatever, and put like an extra battery handle on. So even though the camera itself fits in most little purses to go out and vlog or do whatever, you really need to bring a little bit of a bigger bag if you're going to bring your accessories to actually use it to its full capacity. Now, so I'll put a picture of it here, this floor length mirror. I got a question about that from my other video when I was cleaning the living room. My floor length mirror from Amazon. I've had this for a couple years. Love it. Best price like floor length mirror. It's pretty simple. There's nothing ornate around the edge. It just kind of is like a gold tone. I will say it did come a little more like rose goldy than like a true gold, but love the mirror. Love that mirror. So just the last couple juicy like Q&A like tidbits about myself. Let's see, most uncomfortable part about creating content. I would say, I think the beautiful part about creating content is it really forces you to look at yourself and say, what role do I want to play? What do I want to put out in the world that is good and that is a good reflection? I think not everybody has those same intentions these days because there's a lot of clickbait, there's a lot of rage bait, there's a lot of like just putting stuff out there just to put it out there, but that's not really my intent. That's not my vibe, period. But what piece of the world, you know, do I want to inspire, share, and love on? So hopefully I'm doing that with you guys. But I would say the most uncomfortable part is just getting over the imposter syndrome of it all, because it really feels goofy. I'm telling you, you feel so goofy, like sitting here in front of this camera talking to what seems like no one, but I'm talking to you. Editing, learning how to edit. I love the process, but it takes forever freaking ever. I've gotten so much faster. Like my first video, it's so funny because looking back now, my first video was 5 minutes long. And it took me solid 2 to 3 days to edit that 5-minute video. And also seeing, like, of course, just the comparison game, seeing people who are like either been in the game for a long time or people who blow up overnight, and you're like, when's gonna be my time? When's gonna be my time? But all that to say, I really am enjoying the journey. How do you do it all and keep a healthy routine? I'm struggling. Girl, I'm struggling too. First of all, Jesus Christ, Jesus Devante Christ. That's first and foremost. And that's it really, period. But in a practical sense, I guess you could say, Jesus. What I would say is I try to keep myself as organized as possible. I try to write out stuff, even if I write a million times. I write it on a note, write it on a planner, write it in a journal, write it on the wall. Try to keep myself as organized as possible. And also, don't negotiate with yourself. Like, don't negotiate with yourself. Like, if you know, and you have to practice this, but like, you know when your body is telling you, no, you need to sit, you need to rest, you don't need to, like, you know, push any further. And I'm not encouraging burnout, because I am team rest, sit down, okay? Work to live, not live to work. But you also know when you're just in your head, like making up any excuse, yap to not get up and do what you know you need to do. That's when you can better delineate how to make decisions and how to move, and how to create the lifestyle that's going to best support, you. I found myself like slowing down a lot more lately, like I said, into this season, into Fit 45, all of it, because mentally I just have had a lot going on, and so I haven't been able to do all of the things that I wanted to do, like content wise, like, whatever. But I need to do what I'm doing right now, which is resting more. And I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm not going to make myself feel bad about that, because then you're not actually resting. But yeah, I would say make the main thing, like focus on what you have to do in that day. Don't let too many days get in front of you where you're worried about all of that. And just create a routine that really feels genuine and good for you. Like, how do I style myself? Is it mood? Is it vibes? What makes you get creative with your style? So I would say it's definitely mood and vibes, but also having like a clear vision of what you want. And I honestly, like, not to bring this back to like, self-help, but fashion and like your creative style and like styling yourself is like a really good reflection of knowing yourself even better, because you know what you like and what you don't like. And the best way I can say this is like with my wedding dress, for example. Like, I knew going into looking for my wedding dress, like I had a vision in my head, like, okay, I love these kind of silhouettes. I love this kind of vibe. Like, even if I couldn't put it into exact words of what the dress looked like, I knew what the vibe was. I wanted Met Gala drama, but something very classic, chic, but still a statement, but still, and I'll never get over her. I wish I could wear her again. But that's a good representation of just like, that's how I go into shopping as well. As like, I do experiment with stuff, and when I experiment, I'm like, do I like it? Do I love it? Is it something I want to keep? But look at like stuff that you continue to go back to, that you feel, first of all, that you feel comfortable in. Start with a basic outfit and then add creative accessories. That's a great way to play with like getting creative without fully committing to the bit. Like, if you don't want to have like, a lot of things going on, a lot of patterns, a lot of textures, a lot of color, or even just silhouettes, start with your accessories. And it'll be subtle, and it'll make you want to like add on a little bit more. So start with a basic outfit that you feel comfortable in, and then play with an accessory that's more fun. Earrings, a bag. I love bags. Your nails, your hair. Start with little things like that, and then you'll fine tune it as you go. Hope I answered like some of the questions, and I will definitely be doing that again, because that was actually so much fun. But like I said, I still have some more stuff from fashion and styling that I'm gonna put in another video, so check out the next vlog for that, because I don't want to make this, like I said, too long. But as far as the giveaway, so some of the products that I talked about in some of my favorite products, I'm going to be putting them together in a little basket for a winner in this video. So what I want you to do is make sure you follow me on Instagram, leave a comment on this video of what you are grateful for and something that has made you smile lately. I definitely want to, like I said, inspire some joy and a sense of lightness a little bit around everything that's going on in the world. People just, whatever's going on in your world particularly, just want to inspire some joy and have, let's share the love. So please tell me what you're grateful for. Please tell me something that's made you smile lately, because I know when I see stuff like that, that's what makes me smile. So definitely share the love, share it in the comments. So like I said, make sure you're following me on Instagram, like, comment, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. And I will go through the comments. I'm going to put everyone in like a random contest picker, and then I will announce the winners in the next video next week and let you guys know who's going to win some of the products that are going to be some of my favorite products that I know and love and recommend. I'm going to, like I said, with my own money, put them all together, skincare, wellness favorites basket, and put that together for you guys. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that this channel is growing and that the fam is growing and my loves are here. And like I said, I'm thinking about everyone who is affected by any of the events that are going on right now. But till next week for Fit 45, I can't believe it's almost over. I might keep the no drinking thing going till New Year, but we'll see. Because I would love a little happy outer. Okay, happy outer. But cheers. I love you guys. Have a good night. I love you guys. See you on the next one.